So guys, Tesla is releasing yet again a handful of new features coming out with the next biggest software update. This year alone has to be one of the most feature-packed years we've ever seen, bringing countless updates and upgrades over the past few months. And these aren't just your typical software updates that bring bug fixes and under-the-hood improvements, this is so much more. These updates here have brought us many enhancements to our day-to-day uses and full of convenience features we never thought was possible. It all started with the spring update packing a brand new UI as well as some nice features such as Are We There Yet, a preview, Sentry Mode, Auto Shift, and Handsfree Frunk. Then just a few months later we got the summer update rollout packed with even more awesome features. The software update includes many new items, but some of the highlights would be the ones we regularly use. These would include the parental control settings, allowing you to set the maximum speed, acceleration, curfew, and so much more. Then we also got the new weather forecast and air quality index. This integration would now be part of the main UI. In addition to that, we also got some really nice convenience features such as navigate to sub-destination, USB mic support, Amazon and YouTube Music, as well as a full screen mode for Zoom meetings. And even better than that, in between each of these updates, Tesla brought us many improvements to autopilot, auto park, auto summon, and so much more. Like I said, this year has to be the craziest year for software update I have ever seen. Tesla is focusing and putting all hands on deck with full self-driving, but they have not forgotten the owner's experience as well. Now with all that being said, there is another big software update that is rolling out as we speak, and it changes everything we thought was possible. With the latest software update 2024.32.3, Tesla has yet again brought us some really impressive convenient feature upgrades. First off, they brought us language support for the Philippines. This hints at an imminent launch happening within the country, further expanding Tesla's reach around the world. Then they brought us a very important feature, smart child seat support, adding visual and audible alerts on the display if your child is left behind. This very feature has been really thought out and can really benefit parents greatly when bringing their kids along for a ride, so we're really happy that Tesla has finally brought this to all vehicles. And next, we have a feature that is going to save you a ton of time on your daily commute. They have finally introduced visual road alerts well on turn-by-turn navigation. This would include things such as danger signs, speed cameras, accidents, and police reports. And although this may seem very similar, it is greatly different from what you're seeing on your nav today. Not only does it appear while you're en route, but it also is a cloud-based sharing between different vehicles, meaning that you'll get up to the second details from other Tesla vehicles detecting and automatically reporting this up to the cloud, then pushing it to all vehicles within the fleet. What it ultimately means is that your very own car can detect its surrounding and see any obstacle in its way. Anything such as a police report or an accident, it will update the feed automatically up to the cloud, and every car within the surrounding area is going to be notified. This one is honestly pretty insane stuff, and Elon has hinted this a few months back. If you want to know more about it and the core technology behind it, go check out my previous video. I'll drop it in the description below and up top there. And last but not least, this one is the highlight of the entire update. This one is going to change the way you use your car day to day. With the recent introduction of Handsfree Frunk, Tesla has, through a simple software update, made it so that the Frunk is also hands-free. Now the hardest part to believe about this is the fact that the manual Frunk has always been a crutch for Tesla. It has been the least used part of the car, even though the most convenient place to hold luggage and grocery. So those Costco runs where both of your hands are tied up, looking for your phone to find the Tesla app, to click open, then manually lift the Frunk up, this is something that is just not possible and defeats the entire purpose. So looking at all that and the user data, Tesla has managed to find a way to automate the entire process. Now all you have to do is walk up to the front of the car, stand there and wait for the 3 beeps, and the Frunk will automatically open. This is a bigger update than we had originally thought, and it's something we could have never expected. With this one simple move, Tesla has officially made the Frunk 100 times more usable. So with all that being said and all the excitement around this new update, there are, however, a few caveats. First off, this update has not rolled out to everyone just yet, coming out in smaller waves and could take a few additional weeks before everyone gets it. And as of this morning, with the latest rollout, it has reached 25% of the worldwide fleet. On top of that, unfortunately, not everyone is going to be getting this feature either. The only vehicles to be getting this hands-free frunk is going to be the newer Model S, Model X, Model 3 Highlands, and this Cybertruck. The Model Y and the Model 3s are going to be excluded from this list because the feature relies on the ultra-wideband chip that is built inside of the newer vehicles. And additionally, this would only be available to iPhone users at the start, as optimizing for various Android devices will take much longer. And the final thing here to keep in mind is that this is not going to be the same as a powered frunk as you would see on the Cybertruck. This feature here will rely on the power of the latch and struts to lift up the hood, but you'll have to manually close and press down as you would normally do. This is where we're waiting for the next generation models to come out to bring the powered frunk to the entire lineup, and it's probably going to start out with the next generation Model Y Juniper. This is something that Tesla is going to be bringing up to their refresh lineup, and something we have talked about in the previous video. So as the saying goes, the longer you own a Tesla, the better it's going to get, and that is no exaggeration at all. If you had purchased a Model 3 or a Model Y in the past couple of months, you are sure to be getting some of the very best features, more than what you're going to be seeing with any other manufacturer out there today. And it is only going to be getting better throughout the entire ownership of this car. So that's the ultimate reason why people want to buy a Tesla. Is just going to keep getting better and better over time. So there you have it. I can't say that I'm not excited for all the other highlighted items that have came with all the previous software updates, but this one feature here that is going to change the way we use the frunk is going to be the best feature that Tesla has ever brought out. After this update rolls out to everyone, I think that the frunk is going to be utilized so much more, and probably even surpass that of the frunk, being that it is so much closer to the passenger and the driver's side door. All you need to do, step right in front of it, wait for it to open up, and then you're good to go. Anyways guys, I will keep an eye on every new update and everything that comes up in the Tesla realm, so make sure you guys stick around and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification if you haven't already done so. And follow me on Twitter at HeyJohnE. Over there you guys are going to hear everything first before a YouTube video even comes up, so make sure you're over there as well. You can chat with me, a DM with me, and I will respond as quickly as possible. But this should wrap it up for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.